Had a party at the house this weekend for my mom's birthday, pulled it off. Football game, not so much. Then we went to the symphony yesterday with mom. All a big deal. She is having, like, her actual birthday is on the 17th. So her 90th birthday is going to be about a 2 week period, which she is having the best time. Couple of things. A, the football game, B, the symphony, both reminded me, and think about this, that think about how hard those football players practice for 1 hour. That's 60 minutes of the timer on a football game. How long do they practice to get in that game and give it everything they got? Symphony people, how do you learn how to play an instrument? You start when you're like 6 years old and you practice for 4 hours a day until you're, I don't know how old. And then you've still got to practice every day after that to keep it going so that you can perform in the symphony maybe once a week. If you're really good and really in demand. But anyway, it relates back to the real estate business in that, you've got to stay on top. You've got to learn, you've got to practice, and you've got to get those skills in the right place. With that in mind, I loaded up these documents in AI. I did a Facebook Live that I've linked to that I talked about AI a little bit, and Google LM, which is learning model, is what that's short for. I loaded a bunch of documents up in there from my 10 years of coaching and notes and some other things. And I put down below where I said, how do you create a life vision as a realtor? And it created this for me. Take a look at it. See if it makes you ask some questions as we get ready for next year and the next 3 years and the next 5 years. See who you are. See what you want to do. See if it helps you determine where you want to go and what you want to do. And then we can help create the processes that follow along with it that will give you daily, consistent activities that you can be held accountable to that will help you create whatever life it is that you want to live. It's pretty cool. And I have been really having a great time with this, particularly because it's your own material that's in there. And in my case, I loaded up some Tom Ferry stuff, but this is largely what David Scott and I have gone back and forth through over the last 10 years. And I can ask it, and it gives me answers of the things I know, but in a little different kind of language, which is very helpful. Lori Ghost told me she loaded her presentation in there that she does for different situations and asked it to expand on what she had. And it did. Saved her a ton of time. This is how you keep up. Just start practicing with it. Just start asking it questions. Use Perplexity, I linked to that too, as a search engine and ask it questions or different things about the real estate business that you can learn a little bit about. It is really cool, and understand if we're not doing it, somebody else is, and they're going to start earlier and maybe be better, and you don't need that. That's not where we belong. Let's make it a great week. We'll talk to you soon.